Okay, so this isn't book related stuff, or at least not the book series, but this is. Before I go ahead and delete this file because I don't need it anymore, and GIMP source files take up a lot of space, I wanted to show you guys the breakdown of layers for the Incarnation uh, book cover. So basically, how it worked was I had this image, which was a picture I just randomly took, sharpened to all hell, and just used this as a basic like guideline and reference point. And I did all the drawing and doing it. It looks like a third grader did it because I did all the stuff with my mouse, just doing it like this. But I based it off of this image, so I have this laid out here, and then I have another picture I took right here, which has been turned to look all mosaic and blurred and really sharpened and stuff like that because this is additional background texture that's going on like the bottom layers. So these two images are laid. You can't really see this one underneath like at all because that was just there as a reference point. So basically, this is the entire bottom layer of it. So here we have the dirt. First layer, some dirt pathways, some grass splotches. I did so as you can see, so many layers. Just yeah, a lot. Here's like the gravel walkway like that. Here's another layer on top of that. Here's some more light dirt leaf stuff. Literally, this layer up here is just these lines for some reason. Here's some other lines and other textures throughout. So I'm gonna actually leave this like that so you can see it being built. It looks like it says MASH right there almost. You guys ever play MASH? That was a crazy game on paper. Next we have that. It's literally just a bunch of layers of. It's just those couple lines. Just so I could edit everything individually. Then we have some lights. I don't have my brain today right now. I apologize, but that's like light peering through the trees and stuff. It looks like such a mess when you're just looking at it in the pieces. Here's some distant trees and stuff like that. Some shadowing right there, I guess. I lost track. This layer is just boldening those. I lost track of all my layers, dude. This is why I can't paint in real life because I can't do this. This is how you got to do it sometimes, man. The more layers, the better. There we go. There's some progress. Look at all that stuff coming into frame. And then we get the first dark line of these trees. Another layer on top of that. That's a lighter layer plus some other lightning right here. Add some more tree silhouettes in the background. Then we have all this like brush and shrub right there. Layer of blue inside and a layer of green on top of that. You can see it makes like a little bit of a difference to add that depth to it. What is this? Is that some highlighting for the tree? That actually looks kind of nice like that. That's just some highlight lines. This one looks pretty busy. Oh yeah, that's a lot of like edge shadows and stuff like that. You can see it's all coming together now. Some more edge shadow. That's like where the light source is kind of hitting a little bit. Actually, that's pretty much all layers. Then we have like these final textures right here. And then as you can see, we have all this blank space in the background right there. And that's where that bottom layer image comes in to fill in that blank space. Which a lot of these layers are like light on opacity. So having this come in here just adds that extra like darkness and that extra texture. So that's the Incarnation cover broken down. So yeah, that's the breakdown of that.